right out of my veins when you spoke my name. Got the kind of thing going that tips the scales. Yeah, you keep me sane. I'll be the clouds beyond your skies. We'll flutter by like butterflies. I'll be the blue inside your eyes. Your crazy loving keeps me paralyzed. Oh, this is what it feels like. Oh, this is what it feels like. Oh, this is what it feels like to see reflections of you all around. Oh, this is what it sounds like. Oh, this is what it sounds like. Oh, this is what it sounds like to hear reflections of you all around. Wanna taste you again like a secret or a sin. Wanna feel you again like the ocean sand on my skin. I'll be the fight against your fears, forever here, just save those tears. I'll be the courage in your wings, not letting go, I'm all you need. Oh, this is what it feels like. Oh, this is what it feels like. Oh, this is what it feels like to see reflections of you all around. Oh, this is what it sounds like. Oh, this is what it sounds like. Oh, this is what it sounds like to hear reflections of you all around.
What a drive! This is Ray from the Efficient Driver! This requires brass ones. What a move! Stunning!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sector 1 Sim Racing. Tonight we have the Auto 1 Community Series. It is the finale. It is at Japan at Tsubuka. I think we're going to be in for one hell of a race. It's tight, twisty, and gonna burn up some tyres. Joining me in the box tonight, we have Diego. How are you, Diego?
I'm very well. Big guns, how about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
You go, sir.
I've settled in for the night, so I'm ready to go racing.
Beautiful. I love this little Tsubuka. She's only about 60 k's northwest of central Tokyo, so in total length the track's 2.45 k's. Great twisty little tight track with lots of cambers in some of the hairpins as well, so it makes it quite interesting to sort of go too wide. This track is infamous for not only time attack but also the drifting fraternity. Love this little track as well, so let's see what these Renault Megans can do, and I think it's going to be quite entertaining.
Yeah, well, I took a few laps around the track in the Megane all of 10 minutes ago on a controller though, but yeah, it's a little bit of a handful on a controller, but I'm not sure what it's like on the steering wheel, but it was pretty bit taily.
DS4, that's only regarded for a select few in the Sector 1 community choice. That's brave of you, sir.
I try to do a little bit of everything. But
so we do have a full grid tonight for the Auto 1 Community Series, so it's great to see. These guys are definitely champing at the bit to see what they can do tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. I think with such a tight track, it's gonna be close racing, and probably come down to the wire. The reverse grid race is going to be something else. It's going to be a hard fight back through the pack, and it'll show who's got what in terms of driver skills.
Well, you definitely see those quicker guys come from the back of the pack. They definitely know what they're doing, and they're not beating around the bush now, are they, Troy?
Nah. No. Yeah, it's not much pass. I don't think there's too much passing opportunity here either, because it's so tight. But you just don't want to see them throwing dives up the inside and potentially wrecking someone's race. But that's about the line you have to take to make a move around here.
Correct, that's it. You don't know if you don't give it a go. So I'd just like to say hello to all the viewers out there tonight. So we got Captain Muffin, Mr. Bumcrack, Karen Unleashed. Hello, are you, sir? Mr. Beta, good evening. Thanks for all those 3 seasons there at Bacchus Racing. It was a pleasure. And my favourite, TJ. Hello, mate. Dollar Daz. He's not in the grid tonight, so we'll see how we go.
I'm pretty sure some of the viewers probably seen the community chat today, so you would have seen a couple of snippets of the next season's liveries and the new Toyota 86 we'll be using.
Oh yeah!
So they're starting to turn out pretty good. I think next season's going to be another one. The Toyota 86 is still another nice car to drive. But
was it the blacklight livery definitely took my attention, I do believe.
That was created by Mr. Mo Jalen, I believe.
Mr. Mo, correct.
He certainly knows how to put out a livery.
We do have a fabulous bunch of guys behind the scenes of Sector 1 who do put in a lot of time for the fabulous liveries we do see out there tonight, and all the awesome things that go behind all the admin work. So just a big shout out to all those guys. Thank you.
All right, well, let's jump onto the track and see who we got running tonight. And we're pretty well ready to go qualifying when you are.
We are. Let's get these boys rolling.
All right.
So the little Renault Megane, V6 powered. She is mid-mounted in behind the driver's seat there, so she's an absolute little rocket ship. And this tight, twisty track is definitely going to be a good tester for all the guys tonight.
So that's not the best view we got cracking there. There we go.
You got that one good. The best thing for me, Troy, is everyone's making it out of the pit. So I was a little bit worried about the connection tonight with the fabulous people at GT Sport. They're always bringing out the best in us. But, so far, so good. It
Jump
just
up the
takes a
front.
little while for the guys to settle down and for all the positions to get sorted out.
So we're gonna run through these as quick as we can because it's got to be a super quick lap. Well, we got Lenosis in the Bacchus livery for Dadson Racing. Wakey's in the Revolution race gear for Death Grip. Evil Evo 9 for Ford Smash Repairs for Team 53. Grr 17. We've had him a few times now. He's in the King's entry for Counterpunch? Cornerstone.
Cornerstone? You do that grr so well, Troy.
GTP Greatness in the Pineski for Blacklight Motorsport. Corey Hack, he's in the Deeds entry for Deeds Racing. Black Project, a ring in for tonight. He's in the Ronin Controls and Sashman Window Solutions for CJ Esports. Viper Z, we're just going to go with Viper tonight. He's in the Aussie Hampton livery for Aussie Hampton Racing. Ridwan in the Auto 1 livery for Ragged Edge Racing. Suit Lad for Kart Magic Obsession Motorsport. And the Stranger, he is in the FGT Light for Counterpunch. Ismo Naif, he's in the Green Beacon 7 Bells for Red Mist Racing. Red Sector Racing's in the Lucky's Lawn Care entry. War Soul Slayer for Racing Cars Like Legends. So we're seeing our first times come in now, and it looks as though Corey Hack has taken the lead. I missed his time, but no, I haven't. It's a 54.8.
54.8 Viperized, or Vipers 300ths of a second behind. Suit Lad followed closely by only 0.8 there as well, and Ridwan F1 right on his tail. So that first lap was uber quick, Troy.
We'll jump back up with Corey Hack. We'll see how he crosses the line. We're going to go on board with him for the next lap, I think. We're only going to get a few laps. We're already down to 2 minutes left. But he seems to have the number at the moment, so we'll jump on board. Run a lap around Tsubuka. Show you how tight it is.
Beautiful. He's coming into onto the main straight, the start-finish line there, Troy. He will back it down to maybe even first gear for this right-handed hairpin. Unfortunately, he gets blocked terribly by Lenosius there in the Bacchus livery. With this the pit lane, it is not the best sort of re-entry position, unfortunately, and he has backed out of that lap there, I do believe, Troy.
Well, we'll jump back out. We'll jump on with Vipers.
Viper Z.
He can finish the rest of the lap off.
So here's this other tricky little right hairpin. Does carry a little bit of corner camber, so sort of like the NASCAR guys have. So, but then on the exit of the corner, it does taper off. So you've got to be super careful with that. He's coming along probably the longest straight of the circuit and into this great little last corner. It's a sort of a double apex or a late apex, depending who you are. But you really can't run it too wide. But make sure you use a lot of that AstroTurf on the left-hand side there on the apex.
So it looks as though the first laps are something that are sticking at the moment because no one seems to be moving too much.
So we did see a couple of guys jump into the pit, so we'll see if those couple of competitors can make any progression up the field.
So there's going to be a few laps tonight. It's what have we got? A 10-minute qualifying, and it's
5-minute qualifying followed by the 10-minute race, and then straight into the 20-minute reverse grid finale there for is it race 6 of season 3 of Sector 1 Community.
It is. It's been it's been a short season, but it feels long.
I enjoy it. These guys get a lot of fun out of this. At 6 seconds left in this qualifying period, this will be the last lap for a lot of the competitors. Corey Hack still out in front, so that time really hasn't changed. He has had a bit of an incident there, and so that is his last lap ruined. So Viper, Ice, Sulad, Ridwan, F1 and Red Sector are all in the hunt. Hopefully they can produce a quicker lap. Not forgetting old Wacky Junior there, so old Wacky's son. We've got a lot of fun happening in the back straight. Everyone seemed to have pulled over.
We've seen a lot of cars off track here.
Hopefully it's not a glitch of any description, and people are just... Anyway, so Corey Hack has... I think he's gonna take it out, Troy.
It seems that way. It looks like everyone's kind of given up at the moment.
So we still do have Ridwan. He is just about to finish his lap. Suit Lad, no, he's done. Ridwan, he doesn't improve at all, unfortunately. So, have we got anyone left, Troy? No, that is it, my friend. So Corey Hack out in front tonight. It's a bit of a weird qualifying session there at the end there. So hopefully there's no GT funny stuff going on tonight, and we should have a good first race. So
we have to remember too, the first race, 10 minute race. Second race is reverse grid. I'll get my words out one time tonight. It's a reverse grid, 20-minute race. So that one's going to be the exciting one to watch. TJ in chat saying Suplad going strong. He is. He's in third, so that's a good start. Looks like there's a few. Looks like there's a few Suit Lad favourites.
Fans
tonight.
Out there.
Fans, that's the word I'm looking
for.
Okay.
You reckon there's a bit of competition there for the Diego fan club, mate, or?
There might be.
Rightio, we do have a full grid of 14 cars on the grid ready to go. Let's see if we can get a good camera angle and get these guys off racing.
I'm going to run with
Corey Hack off the front row. Viper Z, Sutlad, and Ridwan F1 take the first two.
Can't see the lights. Might have to go to fourth.
We do have a red light there, Troy. I can see one red light. That has gone out, so we are racing. Some wheel spin from the first couple of rows there, but a great start from those two.
Yeah, it looks like Viper's got a bit of wheel spin off the line. Didn't seem to have hurt him though, he's in second.
A bit of touching in the mid-pack there from turn one, but that was pretty sedate. We do have trying three wide at the back there, but apart from that, everyone seems to have settled down for the start of the race. And yeah, Corey Hack out in front. So pole position, first place, let's go.
So the plan for... I don't think there's too much of a plan for the first race. 10 minutes, should be over pretty quick. The second race, do they have to pit?
Well, it's sort of on the border, unfortunately, as we saw in the last race at the fast Japan street circuit there. That was a couple of guys did have to pit, but this being lots and lots of corners over and over again, I'm hoping we do, Troy. It makes for a bit more of an exciting race, bit more thought process that would be involved in it as well.
We're already seeing Vipers all over the back of Corey Hack at the moment. He's definitely putting the pressure on straight away. Bit of paintbrush touching there.
It's good to see the Aussie Hampton livery back car there up into second place. So he is definitely not giving much room from Corey Hack in front. Ridwan, he's just sitting back there as Corey Hack runs a little bit wide coming out of the hairpin. That gives Viperized a little bit of a sniff, but he pulls back in tow.
He's going for the run up the inside. He's going to push Corey Hack wide.
Corey Hack leaves in the room.
Gets the drive though.
Nice
Corey Hack gets
there.
a way better drive.
Use that ripple strip there as a berm like the motocross guys do, but he does run it wide into the first corner, and that lets Viper Z back up the inside through this little S chicane into the hairpin. Corey Hack has the line.
Just see Ridwan sitting back in third, just waiting for something to happen with these front two.
You've got the next guy, Red Sector Racing. I think this is about his second race now. And look who's sneaking up in the background there, Troy, Mr. Black Project himself, Mr. Black Project RX-7. So in the CJ Sports Ronin car there tonight, he's just slowly making his way forward.
Well, as we know, Black Project is one of the main series drivers, so he's showing him how to enter a community series race tonight.
Props to Black Project. He has worked rather hard to get himself into the main game, so he has done exceptionally well this season. As Corey makes a move up the inside into turn 1, so that means Viper Z did make it around Corey at some stage. We missed it there, Troy, but they're still side by side coming into the second hairpin there as Viper Z slides it sideways.
Red One goes up the inside as well to take advantage of the Corey Hack. So Corey Hack's losing a couple of positions there.
Yes, that will make Red Sector see red, I would believe, as well, and hopefully try and stick on the back of Corey, because that would have slowed the main group down. And there's Black Project. He's slotted in the draft there quite well. But Troy, Wakey 006. Old Wakey Junior, so I think he's younger than Mountain Goat. He's just tucked in there. He's had a fair share this community series. He had a bit of a hard time, but he seems to be holding his own now, so that's good to see.
Well, it's good to see someone just younger than Mountain Goat, because I didn't think you'd get much younger.
You can't sound much younger than Mountain Goat.
No, you can't.
Anyway.
Also, we got GTP Greatness back. He was one of the contenders in the last community series I streamed, and he seems to be a little bit back further tonight, but maybe he's just hoping this second race will come to the party.
Yeah, well, that qualifying was pretty quick, so even this race is almost half but over. Pardon me, sorry. And so he might be just biding his time. He might be playing that game and looking for the main game points and sitting a little bit closer to the front at the reverse grid race.
Also, Evil Evo 9, another one of the drivers that was super fast in the last stream I did, and
Nismo Nath as well.
And Nismo Nath, so maybe they've got something up their sleeve for the second race.
Well, Evil was just having a look up the inside of the Stranger there. The Stranger did seem to be not playing the game with GT Sports. That might have been holding him up a little bit as Nismo Nath looks for a move around him as well. But
we also got a new driver tonight by the look of it in Lenosis.
Lenosis or Lenesis. He's done a couple before, I do believe, but earlier in the season.
Suit Lad down in 13th, followed closely by Gurr at 17. But anyway, back up the front, it looks like Vipers has got a hold of them again. He's starting to pull a bit of a gap on Ridwan.
He's almost pulled that out to a second too, Troy. Oh, Ridwan's onto the grass. Corey Hack's going to take advantage, try to go through the S's. Nope, he's going to look for the overcut here, run it wide, and then cut it deep. Not much room in this track.
You can see the effect that the dirty tyres have. He's had to pull that up quite early just to make it around the corner. But
Corey Hack's up the inside, makes the outside.
Oh, there's a slide.
Oh, Ridwan's 3 wide.
Red Sector Racing has taken the advantage of all of this. He's up into second.
He's grabbed the bull by the horns, Troy, and but as we say that, are they going to go there? Oh, they went 3 wide. I can't believe that. Ridwan just slices him up the inside there. No disregard for anyone. Didn't make contact, so it was still a clean move, but it's just making Viper Z say thanks, fellas. See you later.
And here comes Black Project.
Black Project, and mate, we've still got 3 minutes left. GTP Greatness is going to catch up. You've got a Wakey behind him, but they're nose to tail coming into the hairpin there.
But Vipers, he's now out to a 3.3 second lead on a 50-second track, so that's not too bad.
In the space of about 5 corners, I think.
Yeah. So there's still a 4-pack going on. Oh, I see someone off in the background there. I think that was GTV Greatness. No, it wasn't. We're looking at Wakey. I don't think I'll get that on the replay though. We'll try.
I think it was Lenesis in the back livery there. So the Lenesis and Gur all the way back in Gur's all the way back in 14th, and Lenesis or Lenosis is he's hitting there in 13th. So there might have been a moment there for those two.
Now this is gonna be interesting come the second race. The Viper's being so quick. Is he going to be able to get through the field like he's pulling away from? And we know Ridwan's fast because he won last round.
Ridwan, Red Sector, Corey Hack, they're all going to be even Black Project, and it's a star-studded field now, so most of these guys are FIA competitors, so they're definitely used to racing against some hard and difficult drivers out there, so but Viperize has definitely said thanks guys, he's probably got 2 laps to go and out to almost a 4-second gap. We see that Corey Hack makes a move. I don't know if we're on that one, Troy, but Corey Hack makes a move up into third.
I was kind of on it.
That's all right. He's closely followed by Black Project, and so that move didn't pay off for Corey Hack. Now Corey's too wide with Black Project. Black Project around the outside. What a move! What a move, sir! That was brilliant. That's a tricky corner to get right, get the apex right, and get the correct speed. As we say, that is once again holding his position, but oh no, he doesn't. Runs it a little bit wide, and Corey Hack's back up the inside.
The Black Project this season has come on pretty strong in the M6, so it's good to see him out and battling with these top guys as well.
Well, anything you race is great. It gives you experience with different competitors and how you have to race against them and with them. So as sort of Gisbergen and Scotty Mack has found out that jumping in different cars can sort of lead you to anywhere.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back up the front with Vipers because he is now out to nearly a 4-second lead. This will be his last lap. He's definitely found the air he needed, the space he needed, and just to put in consistent laps, and he's pulled away from the field. Now this name's been around for a while. I've heard Vipers in the sim racing business since I've been around. That's not that long, but long enough. And he certainly made this race look easy. Let's see what he can do in the second race in the reverse grid. Vipers for the win.
He's pretty happy about it, Troy. Well done. Ridwan for second.
Red Sector.
Nice and close there between Red Sector and Corey Hack. There was only a couple of hundredths of a second between those two.
Black Project
for fifth. Yeah, good work, mate. Good drive.
And Gur 17 will pick up for the last of the races around the track, and he'll take 14th position. That's race 1, run and done.
So just recapping the positions there. If they let us, Viperized, or Viper Z, sorry, I like Viperized, but I do like to make up my own names. But Viper Z there for the victory. He rocking in the Aussie Hampton backed race car tonight. So fantastic. Fantastic job there for you. Ridwan in second, Red Sector Racing third, Corey Hack fourth, Black Project in fifth, good drive there, GTP Greatness in sixth, War Soul Slayer in seventh, Wacky 006 in eighth position, Evil 9 in ninth. That's pretty good. Rather good there, a good position for him. Nismo Nathan in 10th, The Stranger in 11th, Suitlad in 12th, Lenesis or Lucius, whatever you want to go with, in 13th, and I'll get Troy to pronounce last place there for me.
That would be Gur 17.
Beautiful, rightio. I'm going to go get this race changed over, Troy. So to talk about what are the guys doing, Buffer's joined us there in the chat, I do believe. Womble, hello Womble. We'll try and get the car a bit more in the second race for you, my friend.
Also, we can see there on the points, on the finish standings, Ridwan takes the fastest lap with a 54.8, and that was done on lap 2. So
you're right, lap 2.
The lighter the car, the faster it doesn't go. But as we prepare for the second race, what we have is this Sunday, last race for the main series for the season, which is Group B. It's going to be just as good as Group A, I believe. There's some good drivers in Group B. And we are at the Nürburgring GP. It's going to be epic. I'm pretty keen for it. I'm pretty keen to have a bit of a break as well from the racing for a couple of weeks. But next season's looking even better. We'll go back to the Group 4s, and a few teams are happy. Most teams are happy. A few teams aren't, but you have to live with it and move on. It's just a game.
I think you might find, Troy, that some of those teams that aren't quite as happy with their pick might be a little bit surprised how they go. So it's always good to think positively, and you'll never know where you might end up.
That's right, Buffer's saying in chat, it's his last week racing for Sector 1.
It
He's
is.
going to the PC land and iRacing.
How many seasons was that, Buffer? But four or five? Are you that old in the Sector 1 community?
We're at season 3, I think. He's done at least 3.
At 3? I know he was there when I started, and I've been in for 3. So another I wouldn't say a last sort of gig, but well, I'm hoping it's not the last gig. But it'd be definitely impressive to see the main man of the hour, Ghost, on his last commentator gig for the season, and just have a little bit of a sabbatical there, and maybe in season 4. But I hope to see him back. On the mic or anywhere really. I think a fantastic contributor to the Sector 1 community, so hopefully he has a good little break off and enjoys his time. Obviously work commitments and family is definitely prioritised, so we hope the main man, how many championships that guy won? I think he's won a couple now, so he's definitely cemented himself in. Does Sector 1 have a Hall of Fame or anything like that, Troy, or?
You put me on the spot now.
we do, and the Ghost is in it. I'm saying it. So anyway, yeah, well done, Ghost.
He's won 2 championships. I know that one.
There you go. Well, I've got
That's
all these
it's pretty
settings.
sad, isn't it? Because he's one of my drivers.
He is, but I don't think you're going to be sort of left short on the driver swap this season either. So you're still retaining the champion, the main man at TX3. So that's definitely a great driver to have in the team.
Definitely a great driver to have. He hasn't put a foot wrong this season. Neither has most of the team except for myself. I kind of got off to a bad start, but we're putting it together.
That's it. No, you had a great win in the B group there, and unfortunately a few issues stopped you from jumping into the Group A last race. But I'm sure you'll definitely go all guns in the last race in Group B, mate. So anyway, well, I'm ready to get these boys rolling.
Ready when you are. So the second race, definitely going to be up in the air of who's going to be the winner. I mean, Vipers showed off some good form, but going through 14 drivers to get there is going to be another one altogether.
Especially when you got the couple of quick guys in front of him. So Nismo Naif,
Oh no!
Evil X.
There we go. All right, we are on the line. Revs are building. Slowly, but they're going to get there. Where's the light? All right,
We
here
do have
go.
a red light. We've only got one. Red light waiting. We're waiting for it to go out. Once it's out, the lights are green.
The driver looks as though Lenosis has got a bit of a wheel spin as well this time.
Guru out to a great start into turn 1. There's a bit of pushing and barging in the middle pack again.
Trying to get back there, but it looks like it was Wakey. No, it was Suit Lad.
Suit Lad's had a terrible shocker.
That's not the start Suit Lad wanted either.
Lenosius has had a bit of a scare coming out of one of the corners there. He ran it a bit wide and had 10 angry McGains right behind him looking to go past, but he's managed to hold them off. Gurr's he's just trying to get out of there as quick as he can, as we see the CJ Esports car run a little bit right there. He's managed to get back on the track though.
Sorry about that. I just had the slideshow up at the start of the race, so that's not very fair, but you heard it.
That's all right. We've had an incident coming in the last turn as well. Unfortunately, the counterpunch car and I've lost it there. And Lucky Lawn Care with Red Sector Racing is one of the quick guys. So there has been an incident between the Stranger and Red Sector Racing coming in the last corner. So I don't know if we caught that at all, but unfortunately,
I missed it.
Those guys are 6-7 seconds down off the lead pack. So.
What we have got is, though, we've got Corey Hack leading Vipers already up to 6th and 7th. Black Project into 5th. Black Project is up the front now.
Nismo Nath in 4th as well. Evil 9, he's in 3rd. So they're probably the quicker of the bunch. So they are sort of reversed, I suppose you could say. So we'll see how they go over the next 18 minutes, Troy, whether these guys are going to need to pit. I don't think they're going to need any fuel, but whether the left front-hand tyre cops a pounding is a different question.
This is where Gurr 17 needs to just put the foot to the floor, get the gap, because he's going to have to make Black Project, Nismo Nath or Vipers, even Corey Hack to work for it, because while he's in the clean air, just make the most of it.
Well, that's it. As soon as those guys behind him starts battling, that slows down their time. But we've got Lenosius in second in the Bacchus Datsun Racing there. Evil 9 in third, closely followed by Nismo Nath and Black Project in fifth. So Black Project in the green beacon. There's been there's a bit of an incident coming out of the hairpin there. They seem to slow up a little bit. So whether Evil had a problem or Nismo had a problem, I'm not too sure, but that has got the gap nice and close. And as we say, that's Black Project with a big dive on Nismo Nath. That was beautiful. All nice and clean, no one touched. They gave racing room as they go too wide again. Into the first corner, too wide behind as well, Troy. This race is they're going gangbusters, mate.
Well, they're definitely close packed racing in this one. I'm just looking at Evo 9 and Black Project, or let's say 3rd through to 6th, and they're bunched up pretty good now. And it's not far behind them either. The second bunch is closing in.
It is, but as you were saying, that has let Gurr and Lennis out to a little bit of a lead. But this middle pack back is definitely where all the action is, coming into the last hairpin here onto the back straight. It's you got to get a good run out of that hairpin. As I said, it's cambered in the middle of the apex and then sort of cambers off. So if you don't get a good run on this short little back straight, it sort of lets the guy behind you sort of jump up in the slipstream and give him a chance to make the pass.
So it looks like Black Project's moved himself, or making a move for into 3rd place. Yeah, so he's definitely on the charge.
Well, he's been uber aggressive tonight, Troy. So it's good to see. Hopefully, we'll see that a bit more in the season 4 in the GT4 cars. So as we are sort of too wide behind him there with Evil and Vipers, and there they are, Viper and Corey. They've made their way 5th and 6th. So even those guys are going pretty hard at it tonight.
Vipers goes up the inside of Evo 9, makes the move stick. I think Evo 9 might have handed that one to him a little bit.
Well, it was a bit nice. We are too wide behind him as well as the RER car, the Auto One's community car tries to think about it up the inside of it was at the Corey Hack in the green beacon car.
Might even be that's Nismo Nath, is it?
Is that Nismo Nath? Sorry, because they're so close, it's hard to sort of pick which one they are. It's great racing tonight. It's good to see this reverse grid paying off.
Well, I remember from the start of the race, Corey Hack was in the deeds. So we can remember that one. But it's looking very tight just in front of him with Vipers, Black Project and Lenosius all having a bit of a scuffle. Corey Hack gets run wide.
Lenosius was out in front with Gurr there for a while, so he's obviously unfortunately succumbed to the chasing pack. But Gurr's still 3.5 seconds out in front from this this battle pack, but of Black Project and beyond. But this is tight racing.
Well, it's good to see Vipers has put his foot down. Not Vipers, sorry, Gurr 17, because he's 3.5 seconds up the road is what he needs to keep that distance. Because around here, one mistake and you're back of the pack.
Correct, with it being almost what are we? So seven minutes into the race. So I'm not really seeing huge aggressive wear on the front guys. There is a couple of guys that might suggest that they run with controllers, having a high tyre issue on the on the left hand front. Obviously a clockwise racetrack, predominantly right hand corners. So all the weight's put onto the left hand front.
Oh, wrong one. Just seen a bit of a tap from Vipers onto Black Project here as he comes into the hairpin down the back straight. But
he's going to think about the move up the inside.
He gives his position back. That's what we like
He
to see.
slides it up the inside there.
Let's jump back to
Black
the
Project
Gnosis
beat.
here. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just taking a look at Evo 9 and Gnosis and War.
Just in front of those guys, Black Project just lost the lead to Viper Eyes, but it's back to Lenosius. He's lost a little bit of a gap there to the battle pack. War Soul Slayer in the. Oh, that's a terrible angle on the camera there, and is the racing cars like Legends livery. So hello guys, Wakey 006. So he's after his first sort of race in the first stint there, he's been shuffled back a little bit.
Well, it seems the second race is proving to be the one we wanted to watch. Suit Lad down in 10th in the Tamar cars and the Kart Magic.
Tamar cars, yep, Kart Magic, Obsession Motorsport. Whoa, no! Oh, Wakey 006, he's had a moment coming out of the hairpin there. Oh, he's fallen back to 10th position, unfortunately. So he's hit the ripple strip, and unfortunately, that has sent the back of the car. Oh no, he's got debris all over his tyres, and
he just snipped the grass on the replay. Just snipped the grass on the curve, and it's just sent him into the fence.
Yep. He would have been on the gas, and now his tyres are done for. Unfortunately, he might pull in the pits. He's still got 10 minutes to go, so it's not all but over, mate. Keep your head down and get back in him.
Driving a lonely 14th, we've got the Stranger in the FGT light livery, and just having a Sunday drive by the look of it.
Well, no, it was him, the Stranger, and it was Nismo, I think. Both of those guys had a terrible start, unfortunately, when the green flag dropped on this one. But
well, we've got 11 minutes to go. We're back up the front. Gurr 17 has now got a rear view mirror full of Viper.
And unfortunately, Gurr has used a little bit more of his car to pull that gap as you were hoping he would before, and so Viper has got a little bit better car underneath him. So hopefully we can see a little bit of a battle between these guys, and that will let Black Project and Corey Hack, as we see Corey Hack up the inside of Black Project into the turn one. If we can see those guys catch up as well.
Just see the difference in the line usage here. It seems like Gurr goes in tight, but then exits wide.
So Viper has thought about a move up the inside. Gurr left him enough racing room there. I'm happy with that one. And they have a little bit of contact through the S's and then under the bridge there. Coming into the last hairpin. He doesn't block. Gurr. Oh, there we go. Viper straight up the inside. Thanks for coming. See you later. So Corey Hack will be hoping to get past as soon as possible to jump into that slipstream. Otherwise, I reckon we'll see an exact replica of race one.
We've also got Red One slowly but surely coming up to the back of Corey Hack as well, followed by Black Project. So it's almost the same order as race one, and we're going to see an ending pretty much the same way of the first race.
As we say that, Corey Hack slips it up the inside. So does Ridwan. So there's a bit of action there. So Gurr, he's gone from hero to zero in a couple of corners. He's back to fourth. He's under immense pressure from Black Project now. But Corey Hack, Ridwan, and they have got their way past first, second, third. Viper in front.
Just keeping an eye on Black Project, because I think he's going to be the next one to make the move.
This is a good spot right here. He thinks about it. Great bit of racecraft there from both drivers. So Gurr using his mirrors, knowing that the faster driver behind was going to slam it up the inside, and Black Project to slam it up the inside.
So Gurr's dropped down to fifth. He had a good stint out the front, but these were drivers were inevitably going to catch him.
But that's good experience for him as well. So it's good to be up there with the quicker guys and learn a bit of racecraft from the guys in front. You'd be surprised what you can learn from running the bumper of a couple of these guys.
There's also the added pressure of having them fast guys sitting right behind you while you're on the edge of your own driving limit.
But sometimes it's good just to you do your thing, and if they're going to get past, they'll get past. So it's a good motto to work with sometimes. But other times it's like, nah, bugger them. You're going to have to work exceptionally hard to get past me tonight, boy.
So it doesn't look like Viper is getting away as quick this time.
We do have Ridwan and the RER car there. They're third and fourth. They're battling hard. I don't know if we want to go through the pack while we've got a bit of a lull in the proceedings here, Troy, and we'll just see how everyone's going, give everyone a bit of TV time.
Well, we have Vipers in first position in the Aussie Hampton car. Corey Hack in the Deeds Racing. Ridwan in the Auto 1 livery for Ragged Edge Racing. Black Project is running the Ronin Control Systems and Sashman Window Solutions entry for CJ Esports. Gurr 17 is in the King's Care entry for Counterpunch. Cornerstone, take that back, I get it wrong every time.
We did have that discussion before the start of the race, and I'm still confused, mate. It's okay.
We have Evil Evo 9.
In the Team 53 car.
Team 53. We got Suit Lad down in 7th, who will be in the Obsession Motorsports Tamar car.
Tamar cars, yes, spot up.
War Soul Slayer, he is in the Racing Cars Like Legends livery. Red Sector Racing, he is in the Lucky's Lawn Care entry. GTP Greatness, he's in the Paneski Polish Distilleries or Polish Vodka for Blacklight Motorsport. Nismo Nath, the Green Beacon, he's running the Seven Bells livery tonight for Red Mist Racing. Lenosis down in 12th. He's in the Revolution Race Gear entry for Death Grip Racing. No, he's not. He's in the Bacchus. They look the same from that angle. For Dadson Racing. Wakey is in the Revolution Race Gear livery for Death Grip Racing. And down in 14th we have the FGT Light for Counterpunch.
The Stranger.
So the gap's closing.
Some of these guys do have some good PSN names. So yeah, you do see Corey Hack making a 0.6 gap behind from Viperizer at the moment. So they have sort of lost Ridwan F1 and Black Project there for third and fourth. But that gap for the lead is definitely closing there, Troy, with 5 minutes to go.
Well, it's hopefully going to heat up for the last couple of laps, because we've probably got about 6 laps to go.
The best thing about that, Troy, the man behind Corey Hack in position 2 is looking a little bit stronger on tyres. Obviously, fuel's not going to be a problem. As I say that, he does get a little bit squirmish out of the last corner there. But his tyre usage is definitely a little bit better than the man in front, Viper Z.
I'm just on board with Vipers. Having a look at Corey Hack's, how his car's performing. Seems pretty stable at the moment.
So you do get a little bit of aero wash from the guy in front as well, so that's something you got to be mindful of.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot in the M6 this season. Just as soon as you get in the aero wash, it's like your car just wants to understeer everywhere.
Understeer everywhere. Quick dab of the brakes there on those V3 pedals, Troy, and you'll get the nose back down, and she'll be gripping up again, my friend.
Brakes, what are they for?
I think that was might have been the fabulous one-man Fangio. I think he said brakes. They're not for slowing down the car. So I don't know what he was doing with them, but he was definitely one quick driver back in the day.
Well, I think Corey Hack's just waiting for the right time right now because he seems to have this under control.
As I was saying, his tyre usage is definitely a lot better. Definitely down the working hand of the car on the left hand side of the car. As we say that, Viper Z makes a mistake. They're too wide into the hairpin. I think Corey's going to try and stick it around the outside. Viper says no, you don't. So no room left there. Corey Hack will live to fight another day though.
That shows Viper that he's ready to go for it. Don't leave the door open left. Anywhere.
You've probably got about maybe four laps to go, but he can tell he's significantly faster. Viper's blocking on the inside, Corey to the outside. He's going to use the over-under pass here, I think, or is he going to stick it around the outside? Around the outside for the inside. What a move, Corey Hack. I think I'm going to get in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. My young child is trying to go to sleep, and I'm getting rather excited, so sorry about that for the folks at home.
But he's made the move stick.
He has. Beautiful work there from Corey Hack. Great move.
He's got 3 laps. He's got to hold on for 3 laps, and he can show Vipers that he had what it took. He's come from behind Vipers as well.
I think this might be even Corey Hack's maiden win. I don't have the official stats in front of me, unfortunately, Troy, but I know he's come close a couple of times, so the nerves are going to be getting to him being up in front there, and a chance to take out a win in the Sector 1 Community Series, especially the last race that would take home the bragging rights for this season, almost, you'd think.
Well, I'm just going to do a quick run down the field. We've only got about 2 laps left. Ridwan's still sitting in third. Black Project dropping off to the back a little bit in 4th. Gurr in 5th still. Suit Lad in 6th. Evo 9's in 7th. Wars in 8th. Red Sector is in 9th. GTB Greatness in 10th. Lenosis down in 11th. Wakey in 12th. 13th will be Nismo Nath. 14th will be The Stranger, as they're swapping positions on the screen telemetry, but they're not actually on screen.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one having trouble tonight.
But Corey Hack looks like he has, I'm not going to say got it in the bag just yet. We've got another lap to go, but I reckon we're even going to see another 2 laps.
Old Viper's on the limit, so he's pushing as hard as he can, using all of the track limits there as well, just to try and stay in the toe of Corey. But it's only really that short little back straight that gives you any advantage on the toe. So it's his front left-hand tyre is not going to give much more to him, unfortunately. He's over half use on that left front-hand tyre compared to sort of Corey Hack, who's about 3/4. Only sort of a quarter usage, so definitely Corey Hack he's figured out a way to drive these Renaults a little bit nicer.
Well, Corey Hack's car, from the in-car view of Viper, it looks settled. It looks like it's way more in control.
And Viper's sort of a little bit loose, corner entry, corner exit, and but this is definitely the last lap for these front 2 competitors. Ridwan's going to get another position, another lap there. Black Project, he's going to get another lap. We've still got a great dice here. I know it's the last lap, Troy, but a great dice between Suit Lad and Gurr for 5th and 6th. Suit Lad in the Obsession Motorsport and Gurr in the Kings team there.
Well, it looks like Wakey and Nismo Nath are going to be our first finishers.
So I'll keep a look on Corey Hack.
The Stranger for 14th. But back up
the front. They weren't doing handbrakies over the line, were they, Troy?
Oh, potentially.
I didn't see that, so...
Looks like Corey Hack is going to take the win. He has come from the back of the pack through the field.
Well done, Corey Hack. Great win. He moves over to that checkered flag as well. He was pretty excited about that one. Viper Z, he didn't lose too much behind him, but a Red one home in third. Black Project for fourth.
Also race to the line for fifth. Go gets there. Suit lad six.
Nice work. Evil 9 in seventh, so he moved up a couple of positions from the first race there. War Soul Slayer in eighth, Red Sector Racing in ninth, and I think we've done these guys already. GTP Greatness, Lenesis, Wakey Junior, and great time to change the screen there on my Gran Turismo. So we'll recap those positions in a second, but well done, congratulations, Corey. Not too certain that is your first race win in the Community Series, but he did pass 10 cars to do that tonight, so definitely a top effort there.
Well, that was a good race to end the season anyways. Definitely a bit more action than a few of the ones we've seen.
Yeah, great little track, this one, the Shikuba circuit in Japan, so definitely a circuit that I love to race on. But definitely a fantastic job from the top man tonight, Mr. Corey Hack.
Well, we can see one driver of the day. Mr. Bumcrack said Corey Hack. I think that's a pretty good pick.
Yeah, why not? There we go. Oh, Womble needs a Driver of the Day award this year, I'm sure. We've still got one more chance to do it, mate. So come on, let's see what we can do in the Group B race this Sunday. So don't forget about that, guys and girls at home. We do have the season finale of the Group B, guys. Coming to you live on Sector 1 Community at 7 o'clock this Sunday on YouTube.
Well, we'll jump back on. We'll do a bit of a results rundown again, just to double check. So, second race we had Corey Hack come in first, Vipers in second, Red One came third, Black Project for fourth. Good outing for Black Project coming from the main game. He probably didn't get too much practice in tonight, but he obviously knows how to drive these. Gur 70 for fifth, Suit Lad for sixth, Evil Evo 9 for seventh, War for 8th, Red Sector Racing for 9th, GTP Greatness for 10th, 11th was Lenosis, 12th was Wakey, Nismo Naif was 13th, and The Stranger rounding out the top 14. Fastest lap on lap 8 was Vipers with a 54.9. So if we were to go off both races, hang on, let me get my stuff together here. Red One in the first race, slightly quicker with a 54.8.
There was a 54.8. I think 54.8 was the qualifying time as well, I do believe.
So they're pretty well on par for times for a fast lap anyway. So that's how close the racing is.
Well, you did see the first race fastest lap set in, I think you said lap 2, where a Viper Z in this race did on lap 8. So you did see as he was moving through the field, he's set that lap, but obviously out in front in the first race, quite easy to do.
Well, I can't get driver of the day there, Karen, because I started the first lap on the slideshow. But we got there in the end. Luckily, it was written on the comments here. It's the only way I've seen it. If we would have had half the race on a slideshow. But that is season run and done for the Sector 1 Community Series. I'm not sure if a track list has been put out for next season, but I know there's a track list. I don't know if it's been put out yet, though.
They normally run pretty close to the main game, so they normally see those sort of tracks as well.
I believe we're going to a few longer tracks next season. I think that's probably a good mix.
A couple of tight, twisty ones as well. So, like you Sardinias or sardines, as I like to call them, and a couple of other those tight, twisty ones with undulating and off-camber corners. But it is good to see. I'm a big fan of the real racetracks, so it's good to see Bathurst back on the grid, back on the list there. Sorry, and another one of my favourites, the the one and the only Laguna Seca with that fabulous corkscrew. How can you not love that corner? So it's good to see. Well, Bathurst as well. There's a bunch of good corners in that one.
Well, I tell you what, you can keep Laguna Seca, but I'll take Bathurst. I love Bathurst. Obviously, one of the most iconic Australian tracks. So, I think most of the best part of the sim racing I did when I first started was at Bathurst. That's where all the
I think that's where everyone
starts.
starts. Yeah, everyone sort of knows Bathurst. They probably don't know which way it goes, but so another of those couple of tight little twisty circuits like Maggiore and Alice South or whatever they call that one, and probably the one that's going to be the standout for me is a Red Bull Ring in the Wet.
Yes, we have had a Red Bull Ring in the Wet once before, and the Skyline that I was driving didn't like it, but luckily it was only qualifying.
There you go, another couple of real circuits as well, Brands and Spa. So definitely, it's going to be a standout season. 10 rounds next season, but we still have one more round of season 3 to go in the Sector 1, a series of M4 and the M6 Challenge.
Yeah, so Sunday night, if you can tune in, 7 o'clock, it will be on YouTube, Sector 1 YouTube, Group B, and it's going to be the likes of Knuckles, Karen, Lucky.
Oh, Lucky, your good self.
Myself. There's a few good drivers in there. Oh, they're all good drivers, but it's going to be a standout race as well, just like Group A was. Pretty keen to get it over and done with because I don't like the nerves.
Well, don't forget this weekend is also might even decide a couple of the teams championships, Troy. So it'll be good to see that finally all play out. But a bunch of quick guys in the Group B BMW as well. So old Wide Hips and Womble will be making his. Grace us with his presence once again. So,
and we're also going to see Chuck starting off the back of the grid.
Oh yeah, that's right. He missed the Group A round just gone.
So that's going to be one big effort of a drive from Chuck because he's sitting currently third in the points, I believe. Or Jimmy's probably in third now since he missed Group A. But anyway, if you could join in Sunday, it'll be on the Sector 1 YouTube, 7 p.m. I think that just about rounds us out. I hope everyone enjoyed the season. It's been a pretty good season to stream, the few that I've done. I'd like to thank all the viewers tonight for jumping in and having a nice little chat that we've seen go on the side there. And yourself for jumping in the box as well, Diego, and all the other commentators this season. And you got any final words you want to put out for the Auto 1 Community Series? I don't even think it's called the Auto 1 Community Series next season, but
yeah, they're the fabulous folks at the Auto 1 branches there. They're proudly bringing this at the Community Series, so it's going to be another big and exciting year with the GT86s though, Troy. I can't wait for that. There's a bit of a change up with the fuel and tyre mix, so that's going to definitely sort the men out from the boys with their strategies, and hopefully some of the tracks we choose will provide that close racing as we've seen tonight.
Yep, I think the 86 might even be a bit more of a pack racer. Get them a bit closer again. But anyway, I think that just about does us for tonight. What do you reckon?
Yeah, everyone's left us, Troy. It's just me and you sitting here by ourselves now, mate.
Righto, well,
sounds good.
I think that just about does it. We'll hopefully see you Sunday night, and or if not, beginning of next season in a few weeks. So thanks for joining in. We will see you next Sunday or next season.